Hey guys, Eric here from the Barbecue HQ and
Jeremy Yoder, Mad Scientist Barbecue.
So one of the best products I've come across in quite a few years in terms of starting a fire is Firecups. Now Anthony is making these out of his garage, but he will ship them anywhere. We sell them, we ship them anywhere. But these are Firecups, and what's so rad about these is these are actually shaved post oak with a soy wax in it that he's just really worked and tweaked. And I haven't found anything that lights and burns as intense as these do and as long as these do. Okay. So these large cups will, there's three different sizes. These are actually extra large, there's a large and a medium. And this 750 gallon pit that's next to us here, like two of these should get this thing going. Okay. I think no problem. So I haven't messed with the bigger pits on this stuff. We got the smaller Franklin pit over here, and I think one should get this going. Yeah. But let's give these a run because these things are really
I'm
good.
Excited about this because I've tried a torch, I've tried all kinds of fire starters in the past. Typically what I found is the fire starters aren't equipped to handle something this big. There's just not enough energy in them. And then when you use a torch, you're like, oh, I have this raging inferno. And then you step away, you come back 2 minutes later and it's completely dead.
Yeah, so that's, and what I like about it too is when I'm going off site to cook somewhere, I just like, there's just one more thing for me to carry is the torch, where I can carry a pack of these. I got them, they're ready to go. And like you said, that slow burn, like it really gives you better control over that. Exactly. You walk around with the torch and you're like, I got a crappy fire going, and then try to get back at it. Exactly. So we're gonna run these through I think is probably one of the biggest, by far for me, the biggest ones. So I think I got faith in what they're gonna do.
All right. So I can light this anywhere.
Yeah, actually dip it into the middle of the, it's already going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, gonna move this guy in. There's one. Why does it have to be windy right now? Still working.
So we're just, this is what, 2 minutes in? You know, you can
maybe 90 seconds?
You can see aggressiveness, and they'll actually get even better than that. We've done these in an open environment, and it seriously puts off like a 1.5 2 foot flame. It's impressive the amount of BTUs that come out of these little tiny cups.
We threw a lot of wood in there too, and they're pretty big chunks.
Yeah.
So we didn't split these down. These are like big boy wood splits that you'd use in a 1,000 gallon pit of 750. And so we're like, if we're really going to put it to the test, let's put it to the test hard. And so we got a lot of wood in there, and if it catches, I'm going to be I'm not going to say I'm going to be surprised because you told me that they're great, but I'm going to be very impressed if they do.
Yeah, and I haven't tested them to this level, but like I said, my thing is the Bincotan charcoal and how hard that stuff is to light, and one of these large cups, no problem with the Bincotan.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Like that.
So here's just a single one. Joe's gonna get this lit up in the Franklin pit.
I do like the glisten on this right now.
I know,
I may have went a little heavy.
It's like an ad right there.
May have overdid it.
No, you're good. It's lit. You got it.
That's it?
That's it.
All right. Cool.
That easy. We're about to find out here. Now we're starting to get smoke out of there. Yeah. Do they still do they drag the cooler beer out?
Yeah.
And it's like, we're not selling it, but you can leave tips.
Yeah.
And I think everybody's just so happy for free beer that they're like, all right, here's 50.
All right, Jeremy, so what do you think?
Very impressed. And you can even see some water boiling out of this log right here. So it's not like we have super kiln dried wood that's going to go up like tinder. It's just regular seasoned wood, and no problem. This thing's going to get to, with that much wood in there, it's probably going to get to 500 degrees. And all it was, 2 fire cups that we put in there and a regular lighter. All right, so with the Franklin, we have full-size splits in here, which normally on a backyard pit you couldn't do, and you wouldn't want to try and light that. But with this fire cup, you guys see just the amount of heat that's coming out of here. It's able to light this too. So one fire cup, if you have about the right distance, I'd say maybe 3 inches between the fire cup and your first line of wood, it's just going to go up again like that. There's so much heat, energy stored in each one of those that I think I found a new thing I have to order and keep on hand always. I have salt always, I have pepper always, I have butcher paper always, Always have aluminum foil. I have trays, and now I'm gonna have to start stocking these too.
So we actually, full disclaimer on this, we actually had to put a second one in here, but it was our fault and a bad placement of that the first fire cup. So as soon as we brought the logs down closer, it went off like a missile. So, so just keep that in mind. You know, get as much fire from that fire cup as you can on the wood. But we'll try firing up, see if we can get the 750 to go with one cup. I think there's a chance it may actually happen.
I think it probably could. Centrally located.
Yeah.
And rock and roll.
Yeah. So I've been impressed with them. This is a good test, and I think Jeremy will see them in his quiver. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, it beats the heck out of using 6 of those starter cubes.
Yeah.
One of these is equal to 6 starter cubes is equal to 80 tumbleweeds. So, yeah.
And you don't have to carry around a bunch of butcher paper soaked in oil.
Exactly. These fire cups that come in this kind of Ziploc bag is something I can put in my, I call it the barbecue go box. There's a thermopen in there, there are gloves in there, glove liners in there, there's an apron in there. So if I need to go cook somewhere, I just grab that and put it in my truck. This is gonna go in there for sure.
Cool.
I was in Dallas, or actually I was in a couple jobs. I went on Friday. They were up there. No time to go stand in line for the refill. So I missed out on that. But ambiance anyway. People enjoyed it.
Did you go to Moon's today?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Well,